Hey, my name is Nibzscape and welcome to my new series. In this series we're going to be attempting to kill every boss in Oldschool Runescape from scratch. We'll be starting with absolutely 0 GP in the bank and we're going to be working our way up to killing some of the most difficultest bosses in the game. The rules are simple. I can only kill a maximum of 10 of each boss. Plus, if I want to wield a unique from said boss, I have to have killed it already 10 times. So, for example, if I wanted to wield a Bandos Godsword or a Bandos Chestplate, I must have already killed General Grador 10 times. With my PVM abilities, this is definitely going to be a massive challenge. Welcome to my journey. If you want to watch the full series, I've put a link on the screen now to the playlist. Also, I'm going to link the playlist in the description below, so yeah, check it out if you want to watch it from episode 1. This episode we'll be heading back to Darkmire where we'll be taking on our very first raid, the entry mode Theatre of Blood. In this raid we're going to have to take on various monsters, starting with Maiden, a deadly encounter where we have to take on her and stop a Nilocast from healing her up. Then we take our turn on the Pestilent Blow, a hard boss which attacks you when you get in his line of sight with flies. We have to wait until he's down and then finish him off. Next up we have the Nilocast Various. This is a fight where we have to take on various waves of Nilocasts, all with different attack styles, defending our pillars and then finally taking on the boss himself. Next up we have Sotazeg, a corrupt dark beast that teleports us into the Shadow Realm where we have to make our way through a maze. Then Sarpus, a bat-like creature that fills the room with his acid attacks, leading to a race against time. And then our final challenge. We're going to have to take on Verzik herself in a 3-phase battle which is going to take absolutely everything we have. It's going to be a tough challenge, but we're going to try our best. So welcome back to episode 9 now, and today we've got our very first raid. Unfortunately, it's not the raid I wanted to start this early because we haven't been super lucky with the drops. We have got 7.4 mil, and obviously we do still have the Amulet of Fury, which we could sell if we need to. But to be honest, I haven't quite got a decent enough setup to go into Cox yet. But we can do the entry level of Theatre of Blood, or at least I think we can do it. It's going to be hard, and I still think it's going to be quite tight, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to do it without a defense reducing spec weapon. Obviously, we can now buy ourselves a Bandos Godsword, but that is about 6 mil, and it would pretty much completely wipe out all of our cash stack. And that is definitely a no-go. So, we've got 7.4 mil. And we've got some relatively decent untradables and obviously the Amulet of Fury. Let's see what items we can go and buy. Now most of the bosses in Theatre of Blood are actually weak to slash. So an all-round great weapon for us to buy is going to be the Abyssal Whip. These are still just over 2.1 mil. We're also going to need to grab ourselves a mage weapon. This is purely to deal with the Nilocast. So the only real worthwhile weapon going forward is going to be the Trident. And we'll grab ourselves an uncharged one and we'll charge it ourselves. And we are also going to need to grab ourselves a range weapon. Now, I was kind of debating whether or not to go for like maybe rune throwing knives. But I do think it's probably going to be best all round going for a blowpipe. Now, the blowpipe is well within our price range. So it's not too bad and it is a very good quick range weapon. Even though it did get nerfed the other day, it is still a relatively decent weapon and it should do us quite well for a couple of the rooms. So we're going to grab that, and that is just over 2.5 mil. Now an all-round good helmet to get is going to be the Helm of Natisnot. We're going to buy ourselves some dragon boots. Now I'm thinking of going for Kirill's, mainly because it does give us some quite good defensive stats and it doesn't reduce our magic too much. Obviously, when we get to the Nilocast, we might have to take off our boots, possibly. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this, but I think Kirill's is probably the best sort of defensive stats without losing too much of anything else. So we're going to grab ourselves the Krill's leather top. Now, to be honest, I probably would prefer to go for the Krill's leather bottoms, but they're a little bit out of our price range. We've only got 500 odd K, and we do have to charge the trident and the blowpipe. So we're just going to go for some Torag's plate legs, 200 odd K. It's not too bad, and that should leave us enough money to actually get some other stuff together, and hopefully this should be enough to actually get this done. So we're going to buy ourselves 800 Zolra scales to start off with. Hopefully that should be enough to get us through a couple completions, but we'll have to see. We're also going to have to grab ourselves some amethyst darts, and we're going to just grab ourselves 250 of them. Now we're going to go and grab ourselves maybe 200, maybe 250 charges for the trident. And there we go, that is literally all of our money used up. Luckily we have some manta rays and some cooked crombroms from the last episode, so obviously we can use them. But this is going to be our setup, which honestly isn't horrendous. We should be alright. I mean, hopefully I've got enough charges in all of this to see us through, but let's see how well this goes. Okay, so here we go, our first... Oh wait, I went out the wrong fucking door, didn't I? Bollocks. So here we go, entry mode, Theatre of Blood. Let's see how well this goes. Our setup is super bad, and hopefully this goes to plan, otherwise we're probably actually going to really struggle to get to another boss. Hopefully this is alright. I mean, our setup is it's not great. It's definitely not great, and our switches are also not very good, so this is definitely going to be interesting. I'm not too worried about the first couple rooms. It's more like the Nilo room. I'm worried that's going to be quite hard. We'll just have to see how well it goes. But first boss, the Maiden. Let's do this. Okay, so that is the first boss down. Not too bad. I used a little bit of food, and I did actually have to go and use 1 dose of Super Restore. But overall, that was pretty successful, I'd say. Now it's time for the Pestilent Bloat, so yeah, fingers crossed. And there we go, Pestilent Bloat is down, and that was, again, not as successful as I was hoping for, but still, we got through it, and it's Nilo room time. And there we go, that is the Nilo room completed. That was tough. That was definitely a lot tougher than anything we faced so far, but overall, not too bad. On to Sota's Egg now. And there we go, that is Sota's Egg finished off. Didn't use any potions or anything for that. Or did I heal up? I might have used 1 heal, but that should be okay, because we need to pick up some bandages anyway. Time for Sarpus now. This should be interesting, because obviously it gets quite hard if you can't lower his defense, and obviously we can't do that, so this is going to be very interesting. And there we go, that was very easy, only used 1. That was pretty much purely just to get some range attack bonus. So there we go, we'll pick up the thing from the skeleton. Beautiful stuff. That's pretty much it now. Now it's time to take on the final boss. And there we go. That was relatively stressful, to be honest, but the first one is down. Do we get anything decent? I don't know. Let's have a little look. Obviously, it's the entry mode, so we can't get any big uniques, but there are a few decent drops, and hopefully they will add up and at least cover the costs. Maybe we can profit a little bit. Let's see what we get. No deaths, and we get ourselves a U seed, a magic seed, and adamant ore. Wow, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. That's about just under 200k. That definitely covers all of our supply costs. That's actually not too bad. That is a lot better than I was expecting. So, we could end up actually making a nice little bit of profit from this. Obviously, we've got another 9 to go. We're going to have to resupply. Definitely going to have to resupply, but overall, that is not bad at all. And there we go, another entry mode, Theatre of Blood done. That was a lot easier. We used hardly any food. We didn't use any of our brews or any doses. So hopefully we should be able to do this without using too much supply-wise. And hopefully we get some decent drops. I mean, I don't know if we're going to carry on getting as good as we did in the last one. Let's have a little look, see what we got. So, kill number 2, and we have 62k. So that one is pretty naff. A little bit gutted, to be honest, because we were getting... That first one was really good, like 200 odd k. But we got no deaths on that one. 28 minutes, they actually don't take that long, to be honest. I could probably get that down a lot faster as well when we start speed running this a little bit better. But overall, I would say that's successful. And there we go. That is number 3 coming in. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. And that was 28 minutes again. Not beating our personal best. I reckon we could probably get it down a little bit faster though. Will we get anything good though? That is the question. It's a shame that we can't really do the normal one just yet, but let's have a little look. And 53k, it's probably not too bad, covering supplies again. To be honest, we really need to get like the magic seed and stuff. That's the ones that really make it worth our while, but I'll definitely take that. No, I died. You're joking. Oh, they tell me I've got to do that all over again. Oh my god, I have to start from the... Oh my god. Oh, you are joking. I've got literally no supplies left. Oh, this is going to be absolutely horrible, but... Oh, I can't believe I died. I was just risking it because I didn't want to use any of my food. Oh, that is super, super annoying, but... What can you do? And there we go. That is the kill. A little bit disappointed we had that death. That is very, very unlucky. Had 1 death. I don't know if that affects anything. We actually got personal best as well. And we got a U-Seed, gold ore, swamp tar, 50 odd K. It looks like it doesn't really matter if you die or not. But obviously it did end up costing me a lot of my own supplies because I obviously died. But still, that is actually not too bad. And there we go. That is number 5. In the bag. Hopefully we get some decent loot, at least better than the last ones. That was quite a fast one actually. What was that? That was 26 minutes total. So honestly, not bad at all. Obviously no uniques, because you don't get uniques in this easy entry mode, but still, we could get a decent one. Is this any good? 10k. 10k for no deaths. That is really, really bad. That doesn't even cover cost. Wow, that was a real bad one. And there we go. Verzik is down. And that took a lot longer than it should have. I kept bloody getting hit by the tornado. Super annoying, but there we go. Another kill down. Let's see if we get anything good. And we have 46k. I mean, I'll take it. It's better than the 10k that we just had. So, yeah, we'll definitely have that one. Woo! Just made that in time, didn't I? And I just ran straight into the tornado again. Beautiful. I get away, but there we go. That is another Verzik kill. That's not too bad. 84k. We get some vials of blood as well. That's not too bad. I'm not sure how much they're worth. 27k in vials of blood. That's actually not too bad. And there we go. Verzik number 8 down. I think we got super, super lucky with our first one when we hit that magic seed. But let's have a little look. Let's see what we get. Runite ore. Palm tree, vial of blood, 169k. That's actually pretty decent. So yeah, we're definitely taking that one. And there we go. That is Theatre of Blood entry mode completion number 9. Please, please give me a decent drop. And we have 75k. It's not too bad, to be honest. We'll definitely take that. 89 blood runes. Probably just gonna keep that in my inventory, otherwise that's gonna get lost in my bank. But there we go, not too bad, not too bad. And there we go, that is number 10 coming in. You'll love to see it. Let's see if we get ourselves a magic seed or something good. That would be lovely to finish it on. To be honest, the loot tracker is actually showing not too bad. 940k so far. Obviously we did use quite a bit on supplies, but we have ourselves molten glass, Snapdragon, and a few wine of Zamorax. Unfortunately, it's only about 40 odd k. Better than nothing though, and probably just about covered our costs. We still have a few charges left on the Trident, and we have quite a fair few scales and darts left. So overall, I'm saying we probably made quite a bit of money, maybe about 500k profit, maybe just about. But overall, that is not too bad. I think I'm going to sell most of the gear now. Oh, actually, this has gone down to 75%. I've actually used a lot more than I was expecting when it comes to that. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go repair all of our items, sell it all, maybe keep on hold of the Amulet of Fury again, because it's still probably going to be our best in slot for most setups and most bosses in the future. So yeah, let's go and sell all of our stuff. So there we go, we have ended it all, and it looks like we didn't make a lot of money. I mean, I think we started off with around about 7.4 mil in cash. We're now at just under 7.6 mil. I did end up losing quite a bit of money on some of the items I sold back. I sold it back for a lot less than we brought it for. This episode took me probably a course of a week to sort of film all the kills. So, unfortunately, it looks like we actually lost a lot of money on flipping the gear itself. But we definitely did make a little bit of a profit. So it's better than absolutely nothing. We still got such a hard grind ahead of us. We really, really need to get some sort of unique or some sort of item that's really going to boost the cash stack. Because our gear setups now and for some of the bosses we got coming up are going to be so hard to do. But it's going to be a fun grind. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Obviously, this one took quite a long time to film with all the individual raids and all the bosses within it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It helps the channel out massively. And once again, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.